Hey everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today I'm doing a playthrough of Puzzle Dungeon, a solo puzzly dungeon fighting game, as you can imagine. And disclaimer that I was sent a review copy of the deluxe edition for this one. And if you like the content on the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. You can also listen to our podcast for reviews and design discussions, or join the conversation and say hi on our Discord. So Puzzle Dungeon is a card-based sort of combo building game where you're trying to defeat certain enemies in these columns, but only the frontmost enemy is accessible for attack. And at least in the deluxe version they sent me, there are so many, just beyond so many characters you can play with, because each of these hero cards, and they are double-sided, is a different little experience with the game and has different powers and such. And as I understand it, even the basic copy of the game still has a lot of characters and things to explore. So yeah, pretty much infinite play here, if you like the core gameplay loop, that is. So I just kind of picked, again, there's like 1,000 in here. I just picked one that seemed somewhat straightforward, which is Bjornai, Math Magician. So what do you have on a hero card? First of all, you have who their target monsters are. These are the ones I need to defeat to win. So you use a matching set of monsters based on your hero. So there are different sets of monsters. And you'll see in the upper right-hand corner of the monsters, they have one of 5 symbols. And each symbol has 4 matching monsters. So for the water symbol, you have Puffer, Hammerhead, Lobstrosity, and Snapjaw. And for Bjornai, I need to kill all 4 of those water ones, kill 3 of these earthy ones, kill 4 of these horned ones, and I win the game. But they're randomly put in these columns, so they might be closer to the front, closer to the back. Like, for example, the horned ones, these 2 are almost at the back of their column, and this guy's all the way back. So a bit of swinginess in the difficulty there. But how the game actually works is you have 2 main areas with cards in them. You have the arsenal, which starts with 6 cards, and they're splayed to the right, and only the front card, it's called the front card, the rightmost card, is accessible. And then you also have a hand of 6 cards to start, although these will fluctuate. And these cards have values from 0 to 8, skipping 1, so 8 cards per suit, and 4 different colors suits, like the little sword one, the magic hand, the helmet, and the fire. And the tactics in the game can get pretty complicated and all the special powers, but the rules are super simple. On your turn, you have to either deal the top card of the deck onto the arsenal, which means it's going further to the right, and now that new card is the front, and that's the only accessible thing, or you need to attack and defeat one of the frontmost monsters. And if you cannot do either thing because you've dealt through the entire deck and because you don't have the right cards to beat any monsters, you lose. Now, let's talk about how combat works. Each monster has 4 icons that show what they need to be defeated. So in this case, 2 torches and 2 hands. And you can use any mix of cards from the arsenal and cards from your hand to defeat a monster, and you discard them as you use them. But for the arsenal, you have to walk it back from the front. So if I wanted to attack, let's say, this giant bat that needs a sword, a hand, and 2 torches, I could use the sword, suddenly the hand is available, and then use the hand, and then I guess I would need 2 torches from my drawn cards, which, whoops, I don't have any. Or, sorry, I don't have 2. So that would not work. But that's the basic idea of the game. You're going between the arsenal and your hand of cards. And usually it's better to use the arsenal because you can always add more cards to the arsenal, whereas you can't just freely draw cards. Now, when you defeat a monster, you can generally resolve its little death effect, which is this green icon here. Most monsters have one, so when this guy's defeated, you have to do this, which could be a positive or a negative. But then additionally, you get to hang on to the monster as another resource for attacking, which is from these icons up here in the upper left. I can exhaust this monster to add a torch to any attack I'm doing in the future. And that's pretty much it for the core rules. Now, each monster also has a different side on the back, just like the heroes. They get this little crown icon, and some effects will make this happen, but the main way this happens is whenever you've killed 3 monsters of a given type, the 4th one flips over to its legendary side. So like if I killed the Maneater, the Champadile, and the Horned Ape, then the Hydra would flip because that's the last little fang creature left. Oh, and just to show you the other side of Bjornai for kind of a example of the variety, sometimes you get a harder version of the same hero, sometimes you just get a new hero. So this is Dana the Reclined. Has to defeat these guys, and it says after you use a card in the arsenal to attack, if there are no cards in the arsenal, you may add any suit to the attack. So you just get like a free bonus attack. And then a lot of heroes have this icon, the little trophy. That means whenever you defeat somebody that is not one of your target monsters. So like if Dana defeated a water guy, one of the blue guys who does not show up here, he would get this. Deal 3 cards, draw any 2 cards in the arsenal that share a suit or value. And sorry, I didn't actually show you Bjornai's abilities, did I? When you collect a monster, that's when you defeat them and they go over here to be used later. If you use cards with a total value of 19 plus to attack it, draw a card. So Bjorn I likes to combo together cards with higher numbers if possible. And then whenever he defeats a monster that is not one of his preferred ones, if no 8s were used to attack this monster, draw any 8 in the discard pile. So if I can get some 8s, I think I did start with 1. Yeah, there's hand 1. If I can get some big cards like 8s in the discard pile to use my 19 plus ability to draw more cards, then I can recur them by defeating non-focus monsters. All right, so that's basically it. So let's just jump in. And I think this is a pretty bad start because I'm looking. The Man-Eater needs 2 swords. I do have 1 sword in my hand and a torch and a helmet. So I guess I could defeat him if I use the sword from here. But I, prefer to go into the arsenal, and that would be using mostly cards from my hand. The Giant Bat, I could use the sword in the hand, but I only have 1 torch, so I couldn't get a second torch. The Rumblebee, I do have 2 helmets, and then I could use the sword and the hand. Okay, so I can kill the Man-Eater or the Rumblebee. Then the Crater Pillar also needs 2 torches, so not going to happen. All right, so looking at their abilities, this one says each tooth monster swaps places with the monster in front of it. And by the way, neither of these are people I want to kill for my actual goal. Let's see where my goal monsters are. So blues are there. 1, 2. Oh, actually, so between these 2 columns, I get 2 of the blues and all of the mud guys. And then horn. Oh, man, so I really have to kill a ton of people. Yeah, this is not great. It'll be okay. We'll see what happens. Now, if I kill the Rumblebee, it says draw up to 1 of each suit from the arsenal. So it would force me to use all cards from my hand, but then I could draw back, I guess at this point, 3. Okay, let's go for the Rumblebee. But I want... Right now, there's no witch. There's no torches in the arsenal, so I'd rather there be a torch so I can draw into it. So let's deal once or twice and to see what happens. Okay, there we go. So with that, I'm going to attack the Rumblebee. I'm going to do 7, trying to add up to 19 plus, and that's 12, and that's 20. So you discard cards as you use them, so they're immediately in the discard pile, which is going to matter in this case. And then I get to resolve the trophy ability and the green ability in any combination. Like I decide the order of things because they both happen when the monster is defeated. So Rumblebee comes over here to give me an extra hand. But then this was pretty good. If no, oh no, never mind. If no 8s were used to attack the monster drawn in the discard pile, that's not going to apply. So in fact, with that being the case, let's use, I guess, my 7 instead of the 8. Well, maybe I want the 8 in the discard pile though. Yeah, okay, let's put the 8 in the discard pile so that I can try to get it back. So this actually does not apply because I did use an 8 to defeat it, but I collected a monster and used a total attack of 19 plus, so I get to draw a card. And then I additionally get to draw from his ability 1 of each suit from this. So I guess I'll go for the highest values, right? All right, so I'm up to more cards than I started with. Not too bad. All right, now let's see. Champadao. Defeat any monster in any column with 2 or fewer monsters. Okay, so I don't want to kill him yet because that would be a big waste of his ability. In terms of suits, we are still ultra short on torches. Wow. Yeah, and everybody except the Man-Eater needs 2 torches. So I either need to kill the Man-Eater or deal a few times. Now, the Man-Eater's power makes every tooth monster swap with the monster in front of it. So the Hydroid would swap with the Arachnid, which I guess pushes a mud guy back. But besides, that doesn't really affect me. The Horned Ape would swap with the Bison, which would make the Horned Ape I have to kill farther back. So it's a little annoying to kill the Man-Eater. But I do have to get to those other people, so maybe it's okay. All right, sure, what the heck. Let's go for the Man-Eater, and I never want to use my collected monsters unless I need to. Okay, so let's we'll do the sword from the arsenal, and then I'm going to do my lower valued cards, because I'm not going to get to 20 with this one, especially with a 0 torch. So that's 6, and then we'll use the 3 helmet. Okay, so that's 1 of everything we need for him. So he's defeated, and yeah, all of the tooth guys. We'll swap with someone in front of them, closer to the bottom if able. All right, there we go. And all I got is hands. Like hands everywhere. Look, 2 hands on them, 3 hands here. It sucks. Oh no, I did not get this ability. Yeah, so that's it for right now. And I guess I can just kind of stack these like this to make it a little easier. All right. So we still need 1 billion torches. Now we have literally 0. This is not going great. All right, I'm going to deal a few and see if we get anything. Okay, that's good. And it's an 8. So I really like that. Oh, wait a second. That's right. I defeated somebody that was not one of my goal ones, and I didn't use any 8s in the attack, so I can draw an 8 from which is another friggin' hand. That's fine, though. At least I got an 8 back. I like that part. I mean, at this point, I can't kill the best. Yeah, I still can't literally attack anybody. So let's hope that this torch doesn't get... Hey, that was great. Okay. So now suddenly my options open up a lot. Especially I can do torch, hand for all... Oh, I could literally kill this guy just from the arsenal. That's pretty good. All right, so I don't want to do Champadal yet because that wastes his power. Giant Bat. For each 7+ in your hand, which is 2, shuffle the top card of a discard pile into the deck. That's not bad. I mean, that just gives me more time because, again, this runs out eventually. Okay, so Giant Bat, pretty good, and he is one somebody I have to kill. Or Crater Pillar says, shuffle each 8 in the discard pile into the arsenal. That's kind of actively negative for my character, isn't it? Now, I will note, though, that killing the Crater Pillar gives me another torch, whereas killing the Giant Bat is another hand. I don't need more of those. Now, if I did the Crater Pillar, it would be 6. It would only get me to 14. If I did the Giant Bat, it would be like 11. I could use my 8 and a 5. That would let me draw a card, get another 8 in there for later. Actually, we get that 8 in there too. Maybe that's good. Yeah, let's go for the Giant Bat. Okay, so I'm going to use 8 and 3. Okay. Am I trying to get to 19+? I guess I am. So that's 11. That's 19, which is overkill, but I just want to get like more 8s in the discard pile for drawing, and then I'll use my own sword. Oh, wait, do I need to use the 8? How much is this? If I did 3 + 3 is 6, 14, 19. Actually, that's just enough. So let's save my 8 and use another one from the arsenal just to kind of clear out all those hands in a row. Okay, so that defeats the Giant Bat. And let's go ahead and resolve this ability first. When you collect them, because I might get lucky and draw a 7 or an 8 for his power. So when you collect a monster, if you use cards with a total of 19+, I get to draw a card. Ooh, it's in a torch, and it is a 7+. Awesome. And now it says for each 7+ in your hand, I don't get this bottom ability, by the way, because he does match. He is one of the guys I have to kill. For each 7+ in your hand, shuffle the top card of the discard pile into the deck. So I've got 3 cards. So 3 of these go back into the deck. So just giving me more time to fight more monsters. That's great. All right. Doing pretty good so far. Although all I have again is hands. Impalia. Okay, that's, wow, swords and torches. It says torches for days again. Well, I guess send swords over here. And I have no swords and a single torch. Okay, well, clearly I'm going to have to deal. So let's not even look at anything else. Okay, there's a sword. That's good. I still need more torches of swords, though, to be able to do much. There's a torch. That's pretty good, too. Still can't kill her. I guess I could get to him if I use things from my hand. What's her power? Shuffle each 2, 3, or 4 in the discard pile into the arsenal. Ooh, that's actually really good. That's really, really good. Oh, into the arsenal, though, which means they go straight into here instead of being in the deck. But still, it's pretty solid. Now, if I wanted to kill her, I need another sword. But if I bury the torch under something that's not a torch or a sword, I'll kind of mess that up. Okay, let's take a chance. Oh, okay. It does not help me defeat her because I still don't have a second sword, and they don't help me at all. But I could look at... Okay, I still don't want to kill Champadal if I can help it, but I need to get... This entire column needs to die because there's two of the water ones and one of the horn, and I need all of them. So what is this? Shuffle each 8 in the discard pile into the arsenal? I mean, it's only 1 right now. Oh, wait a second. I can resolve in the order I want. So if I kill him without using an 8, I can draw the 8, and then his effect won't affect me, which is great. So 2 torches and 2 hands. Okay. This seems like we need to get to 19+ pretty easily. All right, so let's use the 2 torches from the arsenal. So that's 9. And actually, I think I will throw my 8 in because then it'll just get shuffled back into the... into the arsenal. So that's better than I thought. Okay, I got to pay attention to these effects. And then I guess a 6. So that's 14, 17, 23, like way above what I needed. All right, so Crater Pillar is defeated. I get the torch. I can draw a card because I had 19+. Okay, and then if no 8s were used to attack this monster, I can get an 8. So let's say I use the 7 instead of the 8. Never mind. Okay, and then I get any 8 from the discard pile, so I'll grab the 8 torch. And then I think that means that his power doesn't do anything. Yeah, because there aren't any 8s left. Okay, so not bad. All right, Lobstrosity. Shuffle your hand into the deck, then draw 4 cards. I mean, my hand's not the best. It's not the worst. Well, I can't even kill him because I need 2 swords. I do have 2 torches now for like these kind of guys, although that would just empty my hand. That seems pretty bad. I should probably deal some more from here. Yeah, let's build up the arsenal a bit more. Ooh, there's a double sword now. Ooh, in fact, the arsenal can just kill the Lobstrosity by itself. But then I would shuffle my hand into the deck and draw 4 cards. which is not great when I have more than 4. Okay, but I still don't want to kill the Champadile. I could go for Impalia. That would be like, this is not going to add up to enough, right? That's 15, 18, so I'd kind of be wasting the chance to draw a card. Although this power, shuffle each 2, 3, or 4 into the arsenal is pretty dang good. Oh, and Basilisk says shuffle each hand into the deck. Well, that's not as great, at least right now. You know what? Let's go for the Lobstrosity. I just like using the arsenal whenever I can. So that's, yeah, everything I need. It only adds up to 8, so I don't have to worry about that. He is a target monster, so I won't get any cool bonuses. And then I just shuffle my hand into the deck, and I draw 4 cards. And I end up with, okay, another 8. Oh, and 1 of each. Interesting. And Lobstrosity gives me a sword. So now I have everything in here except for, the helmet. Okay, Snapjaw, what you got? Ready 1 collected monster of each type. Ooh. So that means if I have tapped them, and of each type, I've got water. Yeah, I've got almost every type represented here. But that means I either want to use them to kill him, and since he has 2 helmets, that's going to be kind of tough, or I want to use them to kill somebody else and then come back to him. Okay. Well, we can definitely deal from the arsenal. Let's do that a bit. Oh, we got an 8 torch. That's pretty good. And a 7. Wow, these are some high cards. All right. I'm kind of hesitant to deal again because I could just kill the Impalia right now, and it would be pretty dang good for me. Oh, but that's right. I want to use some of these, don't I? So I really want to kill somebody that like needs hands so I can tap some of them and then untap them with Snapjaw, but I don't want to kill Champadile yet. Basilisk is fine. Yeah, maybe. All right, sure. Let's try Lobstrosity. And here, I'll put them over to the side where they're tapped. And I don't know, Giant Bat, because he's a different type. So that gets the sword in the hand. I need the helmet and another sword. So let's use the 7. Because he is a target monster, which means I would not get my bonus to draw an 8 if I didn't use an 8. Which is a bit of a bummer because I'm not going to get to draw extra cards. But okay, let's do 6 and 7. So that gives me a 13 total. But I do defeat the Basilisk. I get to shuffle every hand card into the deck. This isn't applied and get enough. Yes, that's it. And it's 4 of them, although I don't know if I want that many hands in the deck. All right, now what do we got now? Puffer. You may deal 6 cards, that means 6 more to the arsenal, to defeat the front, legendary of any column. By the way, I haven't checked. There's 3 waters left, 2 muds left, 3 teeth left, all 4 horns left. Oh, and okay, just 2 of that symbol. Yeah, so we are going to get some legendaries soon. So the Puffer I want to wait to kill if possible. Impalia is still great. Snapjaw would actually benefit me at this point, at least somewhat. Although I don't have any way to get 2 helmets at the moment. Can I defeat her? I've got a sword. I've got a torch. Got another torch. I've got another sword. That'll give me the 16. Let's do something, although kind of I'm loath to cover the 8. Okay, a 0 helmet bear. That was maybe not the best. Although almost everyone needs a helmet, so it's not that bad. I still need 1 more. All right, let's go 1 more. Oh, that's good. Okay, I think let's kill the Snapjaw. Why not, right? So I can use the entire arsenal, which gets me 15. And then what do I need? I need a sword. Oh, but if I use this instead of the Basilisk, well, hold on. Is there anybody else I can? Oh, I can tap the Crater Pillar and then get him right back. It seems maybe better than using the 8, so I guess I'll do it like that. Well, then actually, let's not use anything from my hand. Let's just do the Crater Pillar and the Basilisk getting tapped. I did double up one of my types, but I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so I'll defeat the Snapjaw, who is one of my target creatures, and I didn't get the high enough value. So that gets me a helmet, though, and now I can untap 1 of each type. So I'm going to do the sword for the mud, because I don't have very many swords. I'll leave the Giant Bat tap because I've still got 2 hands, and then also get the Crater Pillar and the Lobstrosity. So that seemed pretty good. I got a nice collection of monsters built up here, although my hand is kind of crud. Ooh, now this is great. If I can kill the Champadile, it says defeat any monster in any column. Oh, wait, did I trigger anything? No. Oh, yeah, if I kill... Ooh, this is perfect. Look, because I don't want to kill the Elder Dragonfly. If I do, I'll make the Grass Tomper become a legendary, because that'll be the last one of that symbol, which is just a symbol that I don't even need. But the Champadile says defeat any monster in any column with 2 or fewer monsters, which would let me sneaky-style kill the Pummel Horse without ever touching the Elder Dragonfly. Yeah, so... okay, I do have 2 torches. I do have a hand. Helmet, I could use the Snapjaw, although, I mean, let's flip a bit, right? Maybe it'll be okay. Oh, that's good, and it's a high value. Okay. What are my chances of benefiting from going 1 more? A sword would hurt me. Pretty much anything else wouldn't, so let's go for it. Gosh darn it. It's okay. Maybe I go for the Impalia first, although I don't have enough torches. Well, I do if I use like my Crater Pillar. But then the whole arsenal is going to get all mucked up. Well, let's draw one more and see what happens. Oh, okay. That's better. That's better. See, I'll go for the Impalia. So that's a 5 and a 4 from the arsenal. I can use an 8 and a 2 from my hand. That would get me to, 19 exactly, right? Okay, so let's go for that. Okay. So I get to draw a card. All right. I get her another hand. Yay, I guess. And then I get to, what was it? Every 2, 3, and 4? Yeah, there's a ton of cards. Now, they're all getting shuffled into the arsenal, so who knows if that'll be good. But at least I kept a lot of cards. I'm not going to run out as quickly, theoretically. I think I splayed everything there. All right, so I still want to kill Chompy over here. Ooh, which I got at least a torch and a helmet in the front. I could use a hand from there because these clearly aren't going to be high enough value. So yeah, let's go for it. So torch, helmet, one of my hands, and what else do I need? Another torch. Crud, I guess that means I have to use Crater Pillar. Well, let's go for it. All right, now that's Chompadile down. So they get to defeat any monster in any column with 2 or fewer monsters. But before I do that, he's not one of my target monsters, and I did not use any 8s. So which 8 can I get? Oh, just the sword? Well, I'll take it. Okay, so I'm going to defeat the Pummel Horse, ignoring the Elder Dragonfly. What does it say? You may exhaust any 4 prey in the dungeon to defeat the front monster of any column. This is a weird ability. Because I don't usually like exhausting these people. I don't think does anything. And it said in the dungeon, not like the people I've collected over here. Huh. Okay. I guess I might as well do that. So prey are the ones I'm trying to kill, which means I get exhausted like this entire column. Again, I don't think it affects them at all. I mean, let me kill the front monster of any column. Wow. Okay, I don't want to kill Puffer yet. Hydra I need to kill to get to Arachnid. For each card in your hand, draw any card in the arsenal with the same value. Ooh, that's really good. Although I don't think there is another 8 in the arsenal. Oh, in the arsenal. Oh, there is an 8 in the arsenal. So there's a 6. Ooh, actually, this is great. I have combos for all of them. So yeah, let's go and use Pummel Horse to kill the Hydra, right? Because I still need to get to the Arachnid. Then I got to kill everybody in this column. Have I triggered any? Okay, killing the Hydra will make the Horned Ape become a legendary, but then I've got the Puffer to potentially take him out. All right, so yeah, again, I don't know why I'm exhausting people. I have no idea what this means. Unless like another thing talks about it, but sure, we'll exhaust all of them. Okay. Oh, wait. I get it. They do say in the rule book that exhaustion like can only be changed by an effect that readies somebody. So what this means is when I kill these guys in the future, I'm not going to get them as ready monsters to help me fight. So that is a negative. Sorry, the what was it? The Pummel Horse. That is a negative. Okay, so I am like making my life harder later because I won't benefit from killing people that I want to benefit. Okay, so then I want to kill the ones that are like exhaust the ones that are the furthest back. So clearly the Bystun, clearly the Hammerhead, and I would say like the Arachnid, and that's 3, and the Stalagfight. Okay, and we'll leave like the ones that are sooner going to be killed ready. All right, so that exhausted 4 prey. So I'm going to defeat the Hydra, which lets me, for each card in my hand, draw any card in the arsenal with the same value. So I get 8 and 6. And which 2 do I want? Well, let's break up this huge. Well, I already have a billion swords, though. But I mean, the helmet. Yeah, everyone has a helmet in front. I'm going to get this, too. Okay. All right, so my hand is looking beautiful. The arsenal is not too bad. It's going well. I got a metric ton of attacks over here. But I do have to, where is it? Yeah, the Horned Ape becomes legendary. It doesn't matter if he's in the front or not. His ability will still apply. So this one says, so first of all, they do give you a bigger bonus when you collect them. While this legendary is collected and exhausted, green effects don't trigger. Oh, that's really not bad at all. Usually they'll have like an ongoing power or like an immediate really bad negative thing. And you are allowed, by the way, to like look at any of this. So I could technically like pull these cards out and look at what their legendary side is. But, usually I don't like to do that. Okay, so that's actually a very minor one. I can ignore him until like I'm ready to do the final run to kill the Bystun. So all I got to kill is 3, 4, 7. I mean, it's everybody, right? Except for 2 of these. So I don't want to use the Puffer yet because that's not a bad legendary. Ooh, look at this. If I kill the Stabalope, then the Bystun will become a legendary, and then I can kill the Puffer and insta-kill the Bystun without ever touching the Horned Ape, because again, he doesn't do anything if I don't actually attack him, so that's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm doing really good. What do I need? Need sword, torch, hand. Oh, one of everything. Okay, so that would be boom, 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 1, 2, 3. Or I could go for higher values. There's no 8s in the discard pile right now, right? Okay. So sure, let's go. And then what do I need? The hand. I could use like my 2 hand. I might as well use like these guys whenever I can, right? So, okay, let's use the Maneater. All right, so that'll finish off the Stabalope. I definitely did not attack with 19 plus. He is one of my target monsters. Oh, what does it say? Draw any card in the discard pile, then draw any card in the arsenal with the same value. Oh, interesting. I didn't pay attention to that. All right, so I want to draw a 3 or a 4, right? And what do I have a lot of? I have a ton of swords, so I'd rather get that 4 torch, but ideally not with that 4 sword. Oh, so it's I can either get a 3 torch and a 3 sword, or a 4 torch and a 4 sword. Oh, or a 3 helmet and I don't want the sword. Okay, so let's go for the 4 and the 4 for the higher values. Wow, I got a lot of cards. Okay, so we do need to flip the Byston. All right. After you shuffle the arsenal, a column, or the deck, discard your hand. So let's not do any of those things until we kill this guy. So all we got to do is kill the puffer, right? So he needs sword. Well, I got a billion swords. I got a billion. Now, should I deal more? Because I need to be able to deal 6 from the deck to the arsenal to trigger his power, which means I can't deal more than like 3. But I might as well deal like at least 1. Okay, that's good. Should I deal 1 more? No, I guess that's fine. Okay, so I'll use those 2. So then I just need a torch and a helmet. And let's go for higher values because I do want to draw a free card. So that's 15, 18. Oh, and then, oh, crud, a helmet. I don't have a helmet. I can use one over here, but then I'm clearly not going to get to the 15 value. Should I deal another card? And the only thing that would mess you up would be a hand, I guess, or another sword. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay. Well, let's stop dealing because I want to be able to use his power. Okay, I guess I'll just go into here more. So let's do like torch, sword, helmet. Sure, okay. So we're definitely down a lot, but we get the puffer. Definitely none of this triggers, and it may deal 6 cards. Boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a single card left in the deck, and this is not a great distribution here. But I get to defeat, what was it? Oh, the Byston, which gets me 2 helmets, and like that. Oh, but now I have, the puffer was, the second to last water, so, oh wait, crud. No, the puffer was, the Byston was exhausted. Or the other 2 that were exhausted. Crud. It was the hammerhead. Okay, so yeah, that's all the 4 of the exhausted ones. Okay, so I don't get the 2 helmets. Darn it. Okay, legendary hammerhead. When you collect a monster, discard the front and back card of the arsenal. Oh man, every time? So I definitely want to hunt him down quickly. But when I kill the stalagmite, this guy's going to become legendary. But that's right. I got, is it just 1, 2, 3? No, I don't need 4 muds. I only need 3 muds. So if I can kill these 2, I win, right? Yeah, because that's the last water. I got all of the... Okay, awesome. So, so we're going to kill the stalagmite. That'll flip this guy, but then we can just kill him. All right, this should be a straightforward win here. I can only use the helmet from the arsenal, though. Guess I could kill the Attackinid first, but no, that's kind of dumb, isn't it? So yeah, I'll use the 8 from the arsenal. And then, I do have 2 hands. And I still have my people as well. Well, let's go for the 20. So that's 14. And then like a high sword. Like 12. That's already 20. And then that. Okay, so that'll kill him, right? Okay, so I used a 19 or more. So I get this. All right. I get him, but he's already exhausted. And what is it? The front and back monsters of any column swap places. I don't really care. So I can just pick this one. Now, wait, where was the guy? Oh, I collected a monster, so I discard the front and back of the thing, which is maybe not great, but we'll see if we're okay, because we just got to kill this last guy. I'm sure we can do that. I mean, yeah, it should be super easy, because look, we got 2 hands already, and and a helmet. No. Okay, crud. You're kidding me. Oh, wait, there's one. Okay, helmet, 2 hands, and torches we got for days. Okay. Boom, we kill the hammerhead. And that's it, right? Yeah, because we only need 3 out of 4 of them, and we don't need either of them. Yay! Okay. So we stumbled through. Maybe we have some rule mistakes in there, but you get the basic idea of the game. Yeah, so that is Puzzle Dungeon. Pretty fun, pretty thinky. And yeah, the basic version is like an easier jumping off point. It has been a little intimidating to use some of these crazy heroes in the advanced version, but again, there's this like insane... I mean, here, let me just pull out this deck real quick. So look at this. Every single one of these heroes has majorly different powers, and they all have a second side with major different powers as well. I think like the vast majority of these were fan created and suggested, and the guy just kind of threw them all in. So no guarantee that they're tested well, no guarantee that they're balanced, but for this kind of like quick, solo game, I think that's fine. But yeah, that's a Puzzle Dungeon. I'll put a link to the store to get this because you have to get it directly from the creator. I think it was on Etsy or one of those. You can't just like go buy it in an online store. But pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed watching. And a special thank you to our biggest Patreon supporters, J. William F., Miles, Wayne Scott, Steve Wren, Nick Skeen, and Pedro Lucas. We'll see you at the next stop.